What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a review on the Lightning Kayaks Strike. I've been using this kayak for more than a year and a half or so, and pretty rough. I'm pretty rough with it. I haven't, I don't clean it. I usually drag it at the launch, drag it over oyster, drag it over mud, and today I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my experience, okay? It's a 12 feet long, 34 wide kayak made in the USA, okay? If you're willing to support anything that's made here in the country, this is definitely one of them. It's super stable, okay? When I say it's super stable, I'm 5'10", 240 pounds of muscle all right here. And I can stand up fishing, I can kneel on it, I can sit on the side, and I'm pretty comfortable doing it, okay? Maybe too much. And that's when things happen, when you feel like, you feel too comfortable with the kayak is when things happen. But I feel like if you're looking for a stable kayak, this is it, okay? It comes with a pedal drive. It comes with this pedal drive, and it allows you to fish shallow, okay? Now, with little modifications, you're able to use this Hovey Mirage Drive 180 with reverse, okay? Which is pretty good because it's a little bit faster than the ones that comes with it. Even though that I put the turbo fins, it is still a little bit faster, okay? Then you can also use the Bixpy Motor with the adapter for the drive, and it fits right here. Okay, and it's amazing because I'm able to fish standing up across the shoreline. You can fish against the current and with less struggle. It's not perfect. It's not the Old Town all autopilot 136, but it's pretty good. It gets the job done. Then he has gear tracks here in the front and in the back, and that allows you to put tons of accessories. You have GoPros, you have the fish finder, anchorage, you have the clips for the stringers, you have put rods in the back, lights, anything you need, so you have tons of room to put things on it. It's an amazing kayak just to paddle, okay? So if you're looking for a kayak that it's super smooth and maybe super shallow and the pedal drive it's useless, then this is perfect for you. So it gives you the option to still have the pedal drive, right, when you need it, but when if you're looking to use just a paddle, it's super smooth and really goes, okay? You can reach a good speed just with the paddle. This hatch right here is a big problem. Why? Because this part of the kayak is constantly underwater, and it's even worse when you're standing. So in order to fix that problem, I had to take this apart, put some silicone on it, and put it back in. It solved the issue, but I don't really understand why would you put a storage in a place that it's constantly filled with water. So I feel it's just a design flaw. And then here in the back, you have this rudder system that deploys this way. It's not efficient at all. You need a lot of room to turn this kayak. And if it's windy or it's a little bit rough, man, it's not effective at all. The seat is also not comfortable, okay? So you have different heights to put it in, but it's super uncomfortable. If you don't have any kind a good cushion to put it in, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna pay the consequences. Okay, so overall, I don't regret buying the kayak. I feel like it gave me enough information now to decide for a higher end kayak, so I don't regret to buy it at all. I feel like I'm still going to use it for another year, and I can do the same things. Okay, it's a stable kayak, and I feel like that the drawbacks are more or less fixed. But and then later on, I'm gonna look for something that it'll make me fish more comfortable. Okay, so I don't know yet which way I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna go to the motorized kayaks like the autopilot or the Hobie kinds that with the 360 pedal drive. I don't know yet which way I'm gonna go, but definitely I have more information to make that decision. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you a walkthrough from the front to the back of my setup. And here in the front, there's a big storage right here, and I use it to put the batteries that feed the Bixpy and the fish finder and that GoPro right there. Okay, and here you have, this is a hummingbird 7. I don't really use it to find fish. I use it most of all to look for structure, look where the drop-offs are, and depth, basically. Okay, then I have the reel for the anchor. I have some stringer clips on this side, and then on that side I have this long arm for the GoPro, and what this allows me is that it gives me more background. When having the front shot, I have more background and you can see more what's going on in the video, and not only my face, not a close-up of my ugly face that no one wants to see. So it allows me to show you more of what's the surroundings of, what's going on around the kayak. Then on this side, I have the paddle holder, and I prefer this one over the bungee on the side. It's just more comfortable. I'm paddling or whatever, and I have it tied to this cord, and I put it in here. It's also I tend to be less noisy with it, so I like it there. Then right here, I keep pliers, I keep Procure, a little bit of alcohol to wipe my lenses. This I used to put it on my reels to keep it, it helps me. There's a lot of salty stuff, and it helps me a little bit with the maintenance of the reels. And I have this chlorhexidine soap, and this is very important to have because you tend to have little cuts that you got to be careful with infections in the water. I knew a few people that struggle a lot, very dangerous situations with infections in the water, so I feel like this is something that you definitely should have. It's a chlorhexidine soap, okay, just in case you have little cuts or anything like that. And then pliers. Then right here underneath the seat, I keep this pump, and this is a must-have too. Being able to help other people, it hasn't happened to me, but I have been able to help other people to pump water out of their kayak. And it's cheap. It's a cheap solution. It's $20–25 in Amazon, so it's definitely a must-have. There was a moment that my kayak was taking water, and it was because of that problem with the hatch, and I didn't have that. I didn't have this pump, so that made me buy it. Luckily, I was with a friend, and he just dragged me to the launch, so I didn't drown. But after that, I learned my lesson and bought it, and I didn't have to use it anymore. But it's a must-have, I would say. Then on the right side, I keep my stringer. It's a Stinky Pants stringer. And on the other side, I keep my Boga Grip. Okay, everything with a floater. You want everything with a floater, because it actually happened a couple of times that the fish went away with my Boga Grip. Like I had to follow the fish, so you can actually see the little floaty, and I was with my kayak trying to get the floaty, and, and actually could rescue the fish and my Boga Grip just because of that. So yeah, that happened to me a couple of times. Okay, then here in the back of the seat, I keep lures, and I usually keep only 2 or 3 types of lures, nothing too complicated. So I keep my lures and some hooks, just in case I need to change something. And I also keep here, like this one, this is your radio, Oscar, by the way. This is not mine. But if I have any radios or anything, I keep it here in the back. And then I have this dry bag. In this dry bag, I put extra batteries. I have wipes. I have Advil or ibuprofen. Okay, I have some tools just in case I need to do any adjustments to the pedal drive. You know, I have anything extra goes in here. Okay. Then I keep my bump board, also with a floaty. Okay. And I have this cooler. On this cooler, I keep my drinks and snacks. And after I'm done for the day, you could put here a limit of big redfish right here. So it looks small, but you know, you can fit a limit of a big redfish right there. Then I have 3 rod holders. I used to have 6 rod holders, and I used to bring everything with me. And as you learn, you find that, and you know what's working and what's not, and you get tired of bringing so many things also. So not to trash any brand, but I used to use ultraline braid, the Varivas brand, and with ultralight rods, and you know, it's just I got tired of having. Oh, it broke me off. It broke me off. The fish broke me off. It broke me off. So I lost so much tackle in the process, until I found that the 10-pound Power Pro braid with the ultralight stuff, it's enough. It works fine. And if you're gonna fish maybe 1/4 ounce and over, 1/2 ounce, then I'll use 20-pound braid along with a medium light fast tip rod. And that's pretty much what I have here. This is an all 18 hollow point, and it's medium. It's a medium rod with a fast tip, and it's a 1/2 ounce rod. So, and 20-pound braid. And on that side, it's medium light. It's an ambush, also all 18, and also with 20-pound braid. And this is the setup that I used on my last video, by the way. I love this net. I love it. It floats, okay, and it's big enough that you can put a bull red here. So it's a pretty good net. Then here in the back, I have another GoPro. And you would ask me, why would you need 3 GoPros? And you don't need 3 GoPros, but I'm trying to give you more point of views during the video, trying to enrich the video, and just it fits better with the type of content that I'm trying to offer. But you don't need that many cameras, so it's just part of, you know, trying to do something different, something that I consider better quality, but you don't really need that many cameras. I mean, you don't. Then on this side, well, I have the light and the flag. Sometimes if it's too windy and it starts messing with the camera in the back, I will take it off, but I'll try to keep it. And then at the end, finally we have the anchor system. If I'm fishing shallow, I tend to use the stick, and if it's deeper, then I use this anchor's whizzer. The way it works is that you let it go like that, and then you pick it up, and then it goes like that, and that's it. That's the Lightning Kayak Strike, or Lightning Strike Kayak, however you want to say it. Overall, a good kayak for the price, I would say. Stable enough so you can fish safely. As I said, I don't regret buying it. Of course, I want to get a better kayak, but I think I'm going to keep it for another year, and then I'll decide. Or either I want to go through the motorized kayak, or if I want to continue with the pedal drives. But definitely, it allowed me to have a lot of information, so I can do a better decision later on. So I don't regret it. Now, before we finish, decided to send everybody that leaves a comment that is actually actively participating on the videos, send them a lure that I tie myself, okay? So if you want one, the only thing that you have to do is just leave a comment saying, I want one, and go to my Instagram account and contact me, give me your address, and I just send that to you. I'm still tying some of them for other people, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to tie all of them for you guys, but just be patient. I will send them, and just contact me through my Instagram, giving me your address, and I will send it to you. So thank you very much for everything, and until next time, the first chance we get.